I took my gloves off, but we're in here in Centerport. I have a customer has a leak in the kitchen here. So I measured it out, and where I measured it out, right underneath my tape measure inside the ceiling in the kitchen is where her leak is. So she's asking me how I find it, so I figured I'd tell everybody. So what I'm looking for is, because there's no accessory here, is I'm looking for either a visual nail, which you don't have any, or I'm looking for a nail in the seam, because you're not supposed to have any nails from 6 inches left and right of this seam here. So here's where the seams butt together. You look underneath there, the nail that holds that shingle down is there. That's okay, that's good placement. So you see 6 inches from that seam. There shouldn't be anything right here in the seam like that. So as I look up, I'm gonna find them inside the seams like I did already. I'm just going backwards now. So here, there's one that's getting wet. See it? It's rusted, okay? So that doesn't mean it's the culprit, it means it's getting wet. What you want to do is find one that's either really wet or sticking out or rusted away. And you keep looking in the seams and you see another one, see that one? That one's getting wet too, but that doesn't mean that that's the culprit either. That's getting rusty, right? And you keep looking up underneath these seams. There's another one. Now that one's rotted. That's the one that's causing all the water to get in. So the water's coming in there. It's going to come down. It's going to triangulate underneath there, kind of like a pinball game. Once it gets underneath there, it's got to get behind the shingle, underlayments and all, and then get wet on the surface on a long period of rain. And then it's going to work its way down and get into that spot. So how do you know you got it? Well, you keep looking until you find a seam that has a nail near it, and it's nice and shiny. You see that? That one's even closer to the seam than the other one is, so it may get wet sometimes, but it's nice and shiny, which means that the water's not getting to that nail to break it down to cause a leak, but it is getting to this one. So that's how you figure it out. You find the rusty nails that are leaking, and then you keep looking further until you get clean nails. So you get clean nails, now you know you back up to that rusty nail, that's the one. So you extract the nails that are rusted, you seal up the holes, put the fastener in a different spot, and your leak is gone. That's how I do it.